Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. This is Let's Play We Were Here 2! There was a sequel. And I'm still...
Just like we planned.
Yeah, just like we planned, Logan's here too. Say hello.
Hello. It was our master plan.
It was our master plan to get a sequel.
If you recall, at the end of the first one, we said we'd play a sequel.
Oh yeah,
Here's the
we
sequel.
definitely did. They released the sequel, we're playing the sequel. So let's invite
I saw
a
the
friend.
sequel, I got the sequel, and now we're playing the sequel.
We're doing a sequel. Copyright.
Yeah, I was about to say, don't finish that sentence.
I forgot how to spell sequel. I'm gonna die. Okay, D-Helm room.
That is awful foreboding for what's gonna happen soon. I'm gonna die. Oh, jeez.
My name is Peasant. Lord or Peasant? What the fuck?
Peasant Lord sounds like someone who played an MMO for the first time.
I don't understand why Peasant. Why are
Okay,
those difficulty
okay.
levels?
No. You remember the first one, when one was called the Librarian and the other one the Adventurer?
Oh,
And one of them is called the Lord, and one of them is called the Peasant.
Well, I need to be the Lord. Peasant.
Okay, I'll be the Peasant. I'll be the Peasant. Despite being the king of all monsters, I'll be the Peasant. It just makes sense. It just makes sense. We'll keep it like this. That's fine. You remember the plot from the first game?
There was a plot?
Yeah, there was. Do you remember it, or do I need to go over it?
Well, we were like in a group of people and we got separated from those people, like in an Antarctic place looking thing, and we ended up in a castle. And we played as a librarian / and the explorer guy, and we explored the castle. There was a puppet, and I ended up abandoning you last minute to escape from the castle. This game apparently takes place at the same time in the same castle, but with the two other people that we got separated with.
Yeah,
what I've heard.
The group of four in the first one, right? We played as the first two. This is from the perspective of the other two.
And did we enter the castle looking for the other two who went missing, or like why did we end up in this castle?
There might be an opening cinematic that explains that.
Okay, maybe. We're gonna go ahead and play from start, so...
If there's not, then I can just look it up and explain it real quick, but...
Okay, yeah.
I mean, the first game had an opening cinematic. I assume this one might.
Right. Okay, well...
Are you ready?
Ready up, scrub.
Okay, here goes.
9,
Game starting
8,
in 10
7,
seconds.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We enter the castle. Not sure what to do? Try describing objects in the room, or even the... Oh. There's a loading bar there.
We played the first one, so we know what to do.
We know what to kind of expect.
I mean, I hope so.
I would hope so, too.
If we start this up and it's just Dark Souls 4...
I mean...
They got me there.
I wouldn't be really mad. I'd be confused. But, I mean, Dark Souls is okay. Waiting for other player. Whoop! Opening cinematic. There we go.
That's 4 people from the first game.
Right.
Looks like they updated the budget. These are full 3D models.
I know.
In the first game, they were just images.
Which, honestly, I kind of preferred.
You just can't appreciate the majesty of that guy's transparent coat. I think technically by the point these two arrive at the castle, the first two had already been through what they've been through. We just don't know it yet.
Are these the new two people or the old two people?
These are the new two people.
Okay.
The two new people. We split up for literally no reason.
We're just like, hey, we can both go left, we can both go right. Nah, you go left, I'll go right.
I think the idea was to explore more ground, but I just don't understand why they would do that.
Especially since they already know gates are falling everywhere.
Yeah. And that's the explanation we're getting.
That's fair.
Oh boy, here we are. You can see your hand. At all
Yeah.
times.
Oh, yeah. Even up to the almost to the elbow.
Right click to talk on the communicator, but we won't really need it.
Hello.
Well, that was very amusing.
You're welcome.
Oh boy, puzzles already.
I'm looking around, I see some chests.
There's like this weird pedestal looking thing in the middle of the room. Like maybe not, it's like, it's got weird symbols on it. So if you start seeing weird symbols
Door is
Next.
locked.
next to coffins by any chance,
Yep, there's definitely coffins.
yeah, I've noticed that.
What kind of weird symbols we talking about?
Okay, hold on. I see 3 symbols. Oh, there's more symbols. I can like... It's like a rectangle, on each face of that rectangle has a different symbol on it. So, it looks like it's like... Because I also have a switch. There's like a lever. A lever.
A rectangle. Each rectangle has like a face on it?
Right. There's like 3... Okay. Think about it like geometry, right? There's like 3 rectangles in front of me that are all like buttons. But instead of buttons, it rotates the rectangle. And each flat, long part of the rectangle has a different symbol imprinted.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Okay. One looks like a turtle with like an upside down T in front of it.
Turtle with an
Another-
upside down T.
Another looks like an arrow pointing at a line with a triangle above it.
Go
Upside down
on.
triangle. Another one looks like a deformed stick person with a half circle head holding his head. Or like maybe crying. I don't know. Another one looks like a grasshopper. Or maybe like a stick person upside down squatting. I didn't miss these descriptions at all. One looks like wheat.
One looks like a wheat, you say.
It looks like wheat, but like with a curved top. I think that's what like the stick version of wheat looks like. Another one looks like a person standing on a boat.
Do you have one that looks like an
An
hourglass
alien.
by chance?
An hourglass?
Yeah.
Like, hold on. Like an hourglass with an extra line on the top of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I see what you're talking about. It's like, it looks like a rectangle, and then like right underneath that rectangle is like an X with a line underneath that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see that.
I have that on my side.
Okay. Well, that's one of the symbols on this puzzle. Not on the first rectangle, but on the second one there's one, and on the third one there's one.
I have another thing that looks like a cat. Like, imagine a flower, but instead of a flower
with
at the
the
top,
triangles at the top?
Yeah.
Okay, I see it.
that I have that on my side.
Okay, that's good, that's good. Okay, now, any of the descriptions I gave you would really...
Well, I imagine you're probably wanting the ones that probably have coffins underneath them, because some of my spots are open, and other spots have coffins in them. Each one that I've said so far has had a coffin in it, so I assume the last one you're looking for is... it looks like a straight line, kind of like the stem of a flower again. So it's like a straight line, it has two lines going left and right. And then at the very top, it looks like horns, maybe? Like a square or a diamond. But like the top is cut off.
Okay, yeah, I think I got it. Let me try this. Hold on. Yep, that was good. My door's open.
Woo!
First puzzle.
Solved it.
I missed those.
My door is still locked.
Okay, I found a book.
Oh, wait, my door's not locked.
Dear B, I have never been as happy in my life than the moment I met you, and I am honored to receive your love in exchange. I wish I could be with you forever, and the promise of your eternal love is very thrilling, but the sacrifice is too great. I cannot let you get through with it. I cannot let you get through with this. I cannot let you destroy the strong, pure heart of yours. This cursive is hard to read, I'm sorry. It's not really hard to read, but, like, I feel like some of these are... There's, like, spelling errors.
Right.
Like, destroy... Destroy is not spelled with an I, right?
Yeah, it's like spelled with a Y. Or, yeah, destroy. It's D-E-S-T-R-O-Y.
Right, but they spelled it with an I. It's like D-I. Destroy. It's weird. I hope you would... I know the people who developed this game aren't... This game didn't come from the United States. I think it came from Germany.
Uh-huh.
So, it's fair that there's spelling mistakes, because English is a hard language.
I actually have a couple of books on my side, too.
I hope you understand the things I have done to keep you from making this mistake. I want you to remember me as I was on that summer night in the Nose Gardens. I want you to remember... In the Rose Gardens, not the Nose Gardens, in the Rose Gardens. I want you to remember I will always love you, and I want you to remember I'll always be with you, even when I'm not in this Earth world anymore. Love you forever. Who's B?
I don't know who B is, but I also have a letter from B. It says, "My love for you burns with the intensity of 1,000... I don't know what that word is.
I was trying to figure out how to get out of the book. I had to press escape. Is it from B or to B?
Love you forever, B.
Okay, that's from B. This note is to B.
This is Dear C. Or E.
To C.
I don't know.
Or E?
Yeah, it's C or E because it's cursive. I don't know what this word is. It says, I love you, or my love for you burns with the intensity of 1,000... It looks like the word aunt, almost.
With 1,000 aunts.
Your beauty shines as bright as the light of the... Oh, 1,000 suns. Your beauty shines as bright as the light of the stars and as colorful as the... roses in our garden. Love you forever. B. And then I have like a picture of some candles in a circle.
Oh, and they're each candles numbered. In a circle. That's in the center of my room.
Yeah, they're numbered. I have a second book though. It was back here, like downstairs, but I have
a second book downstairs, but I can't read it.
Well, I was gonna say like there appears to be some gating. So I don't want to go down the stairs, try and read it, and then, like, get cut off. You know what I mean?
Right. I have a book, like, right here, but I can't interact with it at all, unfortunately. Also, it doesn't look like there's anything written in the book. It looks like gibberish. On the wall over here, it looks like there's a triangle.
I can look at my book. My book down here says, the altar needs to be lightened by the candles. The magic symbols I can't really read that. Embroidered with tourniquets with Japan to escape. Great sacrifice has to be made. Phase 1. Gather around my fellow friends.
The sacrifice? I think that's pretty important to just mull over.
It says to escape, a great sacrifice must be made.
I'm currently standing on this said altar, so if there's a sacrifice, there's weird dust coming off of the altar. I don't like it.
I think it's snow.
This is like a tan.
Okay, I don't know.
It's tan
snow
smoke.
On my side.
Over here, it looks like a weird, like, beige smoke coming out of this altar, and I don't like it.
That's weird. But the rest of the book says, Phase 1. Gather around my fellow friends and let your mind and body enlighten through the light of the candles. Phase 2. Bring forth the innocent maiden and cut off her hair.
Well, that's not that bad. Being bald for a couple months isn't awful. All sacrifices should just be hair-based.
Her locks will chain us to the earthly life, so we will never pass through the doors of heaven or hell.
Oh, that's the bad part. Don't do that.
Phase 3. With these knives and with these words, her blood will deal our faith. For her sacrifice, we will... I think that says live and roam these lands forever. So it sounds like this is a ritual for immortality?
Well, in the center of my room, right, is this weird pentagon altar and, like, a bunch of candles surrounding it. With symbols next to the candle, or, like, in front of the altar.
I too have a bunch of random books strewn about.
I have this weird posters on the walls that show, like, a triangle with various dots surrounding it. And symbols inside those circles. I don't know if that's relevant at all.
I don't see anything that sounds like that. But, I'll go ahead and tell you what these candles are. Okay. So, I don't know what direction you're supposed to be looking in. But,
I'll face forward, because that's the best direction. Oh, jeez. I minimized the game, my bad.
Oh. From my point of view, I have 6 candles. So let's say 3 on top, 3 on bottom.
4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's 6 candles here.
Okay, so they're in a circle on my page. I'm just gonna like split the page in half because it looks like there are 3 on the top half and then 3 on the bottom half, okay?
Sure.
Going from left to right, the top half is one with a 1 on it. Or an I on it, you know, like Roman numeral 1.
Right, hold on. Okay, that's... Surprisingly, I don't see a number 1 anywhere.
Okay. Can you
all I got
what
are
kind
these
of
weird
symbol?
fake symbols. I got one that looks like like a poorly drawn fish, or like the pink ribbon. You know, like that kind of shape. Yeah. It's like a diamond, but comes out on both ends, right?
Right.
I got one that looks like a campfire, but with like a lightning bolt above it. Another one that looks like 2 triangles with the tips touching each other. Another one with an X with like a line through it. Another one that's like a diamond, but with like a vertical line through it. Another one that's like 2 zigzags crossing each other.
I don't have any of that.
That looks like an I, but with an X through it. And one that looks like a square, but someone like scrunched it up. A trapezoid. That's what those are called. Is that a trapezoid? That's not a trapezoid. I don't think that's a trapezoid. I don't know what that shape's called, but it's like...
Parallelogram?
No. I don't know. It's like a square, but somebody scrunched up the sides.
Well,
Or like a
I
stylized M.
definitely don't see any of those symbols, so I'm gonna have to look around.
Okay, I'll look around too, because I do have candles and I can light them. But I don't see like a 1, 2, 3. Unless I'm missing something.
That's
Dear
locked.
B. Is there anything in these notes that would give us a hint? No. Should I just start lighting candles at random? I don't know if that'll kill me or not.
I don't know. Can you read off your thing again?
My
Your
note?
book. Yeah, your book.
Okay. Dear B, I have never been as happy in my life than the moment I met you. I'm honored to receive your love in exchange, and I wish I could be with you forever. And the promise of eternal love is very thrilling. But the sacrifice is too great. I cannot let you go through with this. I cannot let you destroy the strong, pure heart of yours. I hope you would understand the thing I have done to keep you from making this big mistake. I want you to remember me. I was on that summer night. I want you to remember me as I was on that summer night in the rose garden. I want you to remember I will always love you, and I will want you to remember I will always be with you, even when I'm not in this earthly world anymore. Love you forever. And that's where it trails off.
Yeah, that doesn't sound related at all.
It might just be like a plot thing, but I don't know what the solution to this puzzle is. I have weird symbols. Is there anything relating to that? Maybe like a room behind us?
No.
I felt like that first room was very singular in its purpose.
Well, the door shut behind us.
I can't even go back,
Yeah. I did find a switch on my side, so you might look around and see if that switch did anything on your side.
I have not noticed anything. Offhand. That's gated off. But that was gated off before.
See, right as I'm walking up to the altar, there's like a path left and right with 2 doors. If I go down the left side, I can actually go through a door. And there was a switch on the wall. And I pushed it up.
You said on the altar there was a door to the left and right?
No. As I was walking up to the altar, I noticed there was a door to the left and right of me. Like, you go down some stairs and there's...
I think my room is a mirror image of yours, but without the doors.
Oh. So you don't have doors?
Right. When you walked into your room, you saw a book right there, like, overlooking the room?
No.
And there was, like, a staircase to the left and right of you going down?
I walked into the room, and to the left and right of me is, like, 4 doors.
Okay, then my theory was wrong. Never mind.
Like, there's a little bit of stairs, so it's up on a little platform, but there's 4 doors, but I can't interact with them at all.
Okay.
And then I go up, and there's like a little X intersection, and to the left and right of me.
Oh, jeez.
What appears to be the problem?
Just out of curiosity, I looked up at the ceiling, and I saw something. It was shadowy and had eyes, and then it disappeared, and started laughing. And I was not prepared for that. I looked up at the ceiling before, I think I have. Look up at the ceiling.
I see nothing.
That was unexpected. I was kind of creeped out. When I walked into the room, right, there's a book on a pedestal, and then in the center of this room, there's the altar with a bunch of candles surrounding it. To the right and left are these weird posters that are gated off, but the posters have weird triangles, diamonds, and symbols on it. The symbols look like weird directions, maybe? Like there's lines and arrows, sometimes curved, sometimes not curved. I have no idea, that's confusing. And then there's like a little platform that's raised up, but the door over here is locked. So I thought it might have been a mirror image of your room because you said you came in from a platform, but then you started saying that there was doors everywhere, and I don't have any doors.
Yeah, I have a shit ton of doors everywhere.
Mine's just
But
like
almost
this
all of
oval
them,
room.
almost all of them cannot be interacted with.
Did we have a flashlight in the first game? I don't think we did.
No.
I might just have to raise
I'm
my
not
brightness.
wanting to say we did. I don't know.
I'm
Try
gonna
messing
raise my-
around with the candles.
Okay, let me raise my brightness first, just a tiny bit.
Okay, no problem.
That's better. Okay, I'm gonna just... Okay, wish me luck. Okay, one candle's been lit.
Okay, I'm gonna see if that changed anything on my side.
I'm gonna light all the candles.
All right, do it.
Okay, when I lit all of them, then they all went out.
So yeah, the puzzles to do with them in the right order.
There's definitely an order to them. I guess I could randomly choose them, but that would take forever because there's over 1,000 possibilities.
Right. There's definitely
So-
something we're missing.
If you see a solution.
See, but the symbols you were describing, I don't have anything like that over here. I don't have any symbols that I can see of.
These might be... Wait, hold on. Right? Here's the thing. These are very basic symbols that are all straight lines. Maybe I'm supposed to count the sides of each symbol. Or something.
Maybe.
Well, none of them are just a single line, so I guess it wouldn't be one. So that... This one. And... this one. Then this one. This one. And then this one. I was wrong. That didn't work at all. And now I'm constantly looking up at the ceiling.
Yeah, I was doing the exact same thing.
This game has made me not trust ceilings in the second room. I'm gonna look more closely at things, see if I'm missing something. You don't have any sort of triangles?
The only thing that I can think of that resembles anything that you might have been talking about, on the left and on the right side of the room, there appears to be these cloak type things. Like a banner? A banner, right?
Right, the posters?
Well, it's not really a poster, it's a banner. But one of
The
the banners...
decorations hanging on the walls.
Yes.
Blue and red?
It's red and gold. But it's like
Yeah.
a huge banner, and then it has a
Right.
circle, and then there's an image in the middle of the circle.
Okay, my red and gold has a bunch of stuff, but what's the image in the circle?
Mine, I see, like... So going from bottom to top, there appears to be a circle with an X through it, a line going straight up from that, and at the very top there's a U. Now on the line going straight up to the top, there's two horizontal lines, and then there's a third horizontal line going through the middle, and it's very long, and then it has two U's going on the outside, so it kind of looks like three pitchforks going out from this center line. And at the very bottom, there's an X through a circle. Anything? You get anything from that?
My symbols look different, I think. Like
Okay.
they're this. You
I can look
describe
at
the
the-
same symbols. You describe the same symbols on this banner that I have, but I don't think they're in the same order.
Well, I can describe
know-
what's on my blue one.
Yeah. Do you also have a blue one?
Yeah, I have a blue and gold one with a, it looks like a diamond surrounding it this time.
Huh? Right. The triangle that has The shapes are diamonds now?
Yeah, well, yeah, instead of a circle with the picture in it, it's a diamond with a picture in it. It appears. So follow me here.
Wait, hold on. I might have been thinking about this all wrong. Hold on. Okay, I think I was thinking about that weirdly. But continue on. I was seeing like an overarching.